An Inventor's Guide. Invention Introduction. Some people invent something and it takes off quickly, but for most products, it's an uphill battle because of marketing, getting it out there so people know it exists. If you have the luck of a viral explosion where people are quickly enamored by your product, you're blessed. There are great products in Asia and Europe right now that Americans, Canadians, Brits, and Aussies would buy, but nobody is marketing them here. I've seen them at trade shows. Even though these new products are great, they still have to be hustled and sold. You can go on Alibaba right now and find good products that almost no one in North America ever heard of. You could offer to be their manufacturer's representative for your area or all of North America. There are other factors. No matter how original, cool, new and good you think your idea is, there is a good chance it has been thought up before. Big companies have teams dedicated to creating and finding new products. They might have already thought of your idea and rejected it for one reason or another. It could be sitting on store shelves right now. The bottom line is profitability, but there are legal matters like product liability. If your product poses any kind of a safety hazard where you could be sued, the big companies have legal teams who look it over and will reject it on those grounds rather than risk a licensing deal. There is outright theft of new ideas. Suppose you create a new hamburger fryer, make it and sell it in the United States. There are knockoff companies everywhere looking for new ideas. Suppose some company in China starts manufacturing your product then selling it worldwide. Do you think Little U has a chance of going to China, a foreign country, finding that company, buried behind several veils of ownership by shell companies, then suing them for patent infringement in a foreign country on an American patent? There are patent infringement lawsuits against anyone who creates a product similar to one already in existence that somehow got through the government patent examiners. These people won't think twice about suing someone because they know they usually get an out-of-court settlement out of the deal, even if you're innocent, because legal costs are higher than the settlement. There is a dirty, evil element to patent infringement lawsuits. I think it's criminal, but everybody follows the law. The idea is that some scumbag investors buy up patents, losing companies, on anything, or even get people to create generic products and get patents on them, then they wait. If they see a new product similar to their patents which might have never been realized in real life or marketed, they file lawsuits and seek a quick cash settlement. This can be very lucrative if you file a lawsuit against a new company that's doing very well. This happened to BlackBerry. Someone had a patent on email communication devices that they never developed. They filed the lawsuit and it was settled out of court. Beyond that, the world is a lot more diverse than it was in the days of the frisbee, the hula hoop or the thighmaster. People have seen it all already. It's not that easy to make a killing with almost any infomercial nowadays. People have seen 100 different pieces of exercise equipment, 100 weight loss plans, 100 herbal remedies to make you viral, at least 20 new kitchen devices, etc. On top of that is the educating, first generation or trailblazer phenomena. The first guy with the big new product often gets killed marketing it, trying to educate people about it, then the clones create a cheaper version and clean up. Some things simply don't catch on, like the guy on the Dragon's Den TV show with a shovel attachment so you don't kill your back snow shoveling. I saw the TV commercials for it, but then it died. Why? I think guys are too macho. It's like a sissy thing, admitting you're weak. Besides, a lot of guys got snow blowers nowadays. The best way to be an inventor is to create something and approach either a big manufacturer or a department store and they buy it or license it from you, but I tried this several times. I got no response back. People say it works. What you have to do is to actually create the product and start selling it. The big companies or investors want something already done. They don't want just an idea without a business already behind it. There are invention contests out there that give you publicity. I've known quite a lot of guys who thought they had great ideas, but they either didn't develop them or got killed in the marketplace. They probably were great ideas, but it takes a lot of work to get it to market, even with Kickstarter and the internet. The media parades Google, Spanx, and Apple as possibilities for all of us, but they're extreme flukes. Look at the guy who created the 5-hour energy drink. He's got 100 competitors now plus lawsuits against him. The big companies say they're interested in new ideas, but they're really busy enough as is. A new product takes work. The average corporate executive has already got enough work to do. They don't want to take risks with new, untested products because if they flop, it's their reputation on the line. I got a dozen products I'd like to develop but don't have the money or even the time to focus on them because I have to focus on making hard money right now to get by. Books about inventing are in the #608-#609.2 and the T339 section of the library. Legal books about patents are at #346.73 or KF3114.6 and T339.M915 in the Library of Congress system. Books about new product marketing are at #658.575 to #658.8 or HF5415.15 and T212 at the library. Chapter 1. Inventions 1. The invention process from idea to sales. A life spent making mistakes is not only more honorable but more useful than a life spent doing nothing. George Bernard Shaw. The invention process simplified is as follows. You get the idea. You might do a preliminary patent search through a hired professional to see if such a patent exists. You make a business plan as to how much it'll cost to develop the product and what the market will be like. You create a prototype on paper and send it out to industry professionals, the U.S. Small Business Administration, inventors clubs, and others to get their advice about it. You start the patent process. You get a few prototypes made, go around to manufacturers and companies trying to make deals and selling it. Try to find investors and/or buyers for your product. You should check with laws concerning safety and sales restrictions. Market and sell it. Unless your product has market appeal, don't waste time and money getting a patent on it. If your product is that good and unique, don't get a patent on it because after 20 years, it'll become public domain. Keep it a trade secret like Coca-Cola did with their formula. Check out your competition. Look over their website. See what you can do better. If you're confident and have patent protection, offer to sell it to them for cash upfront and a royalty. If you don't patent your product, ask the people in the industry who you show it to sign a non-disclosure and/or a non-compete form. That's your payoff is they manufacture it themselves without a deal from you. You sue them in civil court. Name your product with a cool, simple, catchy name. Get a website with the name. If your business takes off, trademark the name of the product or service, which means no one else can use the name. Check online if websites are using the name. Visit usbeta.gov and search trademarks to see if it has been registered. You can get a provisional patent for about $110, which gives you a year to try to raise money to file a real patent application. Hire an intellectual property attorney if you suspect someone is selling an exact replica of your product. Create a prototype both for the patent application, show photographs, and for potential investors. Figure the cost per unit of product, then what you will sell it for. A good margin is 4, which means for every dollar of cost, you sell it for 4. Find a manufacturer. Will you be patriotic and find one in your home country or outsource to China? Both have advantages and disadvantages. Either way, you will be expected to pay for at least half up front. The manufacturer might have a graphic artist on staff to create the packaging. If not, use GIMP.org or some other Photoshop program to create it yourself. Write out the instructions and guarantee yourself on any Word program. Try to pre-sell your product, then create it after you have X number of orders at a profitable price. To pre-sell, your buyer has to told that he'll have to wait 6 weeks. You could get a letter of intent where he says I'll buy 100 widgets when they're delivered to me. Set up a merchant account through PayPal.com or PayLoads.com. Get permits and licenses to be legal. You may want to create a sole proprietorship, an LLC, a corporation, a C Corp, or an S Corp. Learn the tax laws to see which will work best for you. Check into product liability insurance. Check into patent protection or intellectual property protection insurance. Create non-disclosure forms to get potential investors to sign before you show them the product. Create a sales form to give the buyer your terms and conditions, including minimum order size. You could create a company logo. Get publicity as discussed in my other books. Possibly find others to sell your product for you like Walmart, Target, drugstore chains, etc. Present your product at trade shows. Get a toll-free number so people can call to talk live. You can get a distributor or license your product so you do not have to sell. Get a shipping account with the post office, UPS, or FedEx. Find a fulfillment company and call center to take orders for you. Inventions 1. If we have the talent to invent new things that put people out of work, then we have the talent to invent things to put them back to work. Great ideas are wherever you find them. The man with a new idea is considered a crank until the new idea succeeds. Mark Twain. The creation of something new is not accomplished by the intellect but by the play instinct acting from inner necessity. The creative mind plays with the objects it loves. Carl Jung. You can't stop an idea whose time has come. It's all about first protecting your idea, then bringing it to market. Good ideas are a dime a dozen and they ain't worth a plug nickel if you don't act on them. The biggest myth in inventions is that if you create a good product, the world will beat a path to your door. This is false. Often, the world thinks it has seen it all and could care less about your product, so be aware now that it'll take hustle to sell it at first. Even cars and computers were slow getting started. You gotta fight all the way. You gotta spell it all out for them, show them what it's used for, then find marketing outlets. You gotta market it in the right place. You gotta have a marketing plan. You gotta make it all simple and cute. Show your prototypes to people you don't know and get honest feedback from them. If you have a great idea, people are often too stupid to realize it. Expect to miss on some of your shots both in the products you create and when you pitch to companies, but the alternative is that you'll miss every shot you don't take. Unless you're an extreme loner, you can't make it alone. Either get friends, allies, or hired guns to help you. Success doesn't go to the swift, it goes to the one who keeps at it, improving his inventions and inventing new ones. Don't do it just for the money. Do it because you love the process. No matter what happens, stay calm. Don't let success or failure destroy you. Learn to take rejection. Sell yourself as well as your product. The way to make it as an inventor is to have an idea for a product that can be made for a penny and sold for $1. It doesn't have to be a great idea, it could simple, but if it serves a useful function and you think people will buy it en masse, you should consider developing it. First off, it takes guts, the guts to believe in your idea enough that you draw it on paper, either manufacture a prototype yourself or find someone who'll do it for you, either at a vocational school, a manufacturer in your local phone book, or a company that you find in the Thomas Register, thomasregister.com, at the library. Don't expect an investor, at least from people you don't know, until you at least have a prototype in hand to show people. You have to cough up the money for your own prototype. If you believe in yourself, this is part of the price you have to pay, then pay for the patent application. You have to do some kind of test, whether over an internet news group or just asking a few disinterested people for honest opinions. Many inventors fail because they want too high a price for their product and people don't buy. You have to find the right price. Countries like China, the Philippines, Hong Kong, and Mexico have companies that would be happy to produce your product cheaper than in America. You have to fork over a few thousand for the patent application, then if you get the patent, you have to market it in either of several ways, either by yourself through mail order/internet sales, the internet, etc., selling the licensing rights, or supplying major department stores and catalog houses with the product. If it's good, you could go worldwide. There are many laws to protect the inventor, but the problem is that you have to proactively protect yourself because the knockoff companies can rip off your idea, then tie you up in court for years while you pay legal fees. Then if you win, they just declare bankruptcy and vanish. Along with this, watch out for invention promotion and invention marketing companies. Some are good but some are scams. Just because someone advertises in a magazine like Family Handyman or Popular Mechanics doesn't mean they're legit. The magazines are not responsible for the content of their ads. They don't care as long as they get their ad money. Despite all this, having an idea, turning it into an invention, then selling it en masse is the traditional old-fashioned American dream. So if you've got the guts to believe in your idea and work at it, you could get rich and free. The simplest way is to create something, protect it legally, look for companies selling similar products, offer them a deal to produce and market your product in exchange for a royalty, then sit back and collect the checks. It takes hard work and perseverance at first and common sense throughout. Get your ideas anywhere, by looking through magazines, on the internet, and visiting the patent offices of various countries in order to look at the patents on record and realize that most are simple common sense ideas that someone had the guts to bring to life before they existed. Find a need and fill it. Oftentimes big corporations are too klutzy and arrogant to think that they need something some individual created in Nowheresville. There is no demand for the product because such a product never existed before, just like the personal computer in 1980. What the inventor often has to do is create his own little company, build up some demand, then when it gets going pretty good, find a big company to license it to, thus relieving him or her of all the hassles while they make money on the royalties. The best products are those that are disposable and people have to keep buying, like disposable lighters or razors. Another market is the fad market, like Rubik's Cube, pet rocks, Cabbage Patch dolls, etc. There are three markets to consider: consumer, industrial, government. Your product might appeal to one market or all three. Synthetic rubber appeals to all markets, liquid eraser appeals to all markets, but your goal overall, unless you're an advanced being, will be to focus on the consumer market. Ideas are quite literally a dime a dozen. They mean nothing unless you sit down and do the work, develop the product, go through the tedious patent process, then market and / or license your product once you get the patent, if, in fact, you do. Many would-be inventors simply don't have the patience or the fortitude to stick it out for the 2 years or so the process usually takes. It'll take at least several $100s for the patent process and probably more to make a prototype of your product. The process is the same whether it's just a simple adjustment to an existing product or an elaborate new technology being developed by a major corporation. Inventions too. The inventor's lifestyle is one of vision, curiosity, and adventure. You have to really love the process of coming up with something new. It takes discipline, inspiration, and hard work. You have to be able to think about your product, then get away from it and hope that the process of incubation kicks in, that your mind spits out a simple way to create it from its subconscious component. Once you come up with something, you have to test it to see that it meets reasonable standards. Ask more questions. Make more improvements. Stay on top of the technology and trends of your industry. Don't supply more than the market can bear. If you have an innovator's mind, you can look around, see what already exists, figure out a way to make it better and get rich while helping people. Look for new markets to create. Find a better way to do what you do now, not just in the creation of the product but how you make it and how you deliver it. Watch your competitors. Copy their innovations. Try to go one better. Watch your own products. Try to better them. It's alright to get rich supplying the market, but be wary of oversupply. Just when interest for your first generation of product X is dying out, come out with product Y, the next generation. Whenever you come out with something new and great, somebody will always come along, copy your idea as is and come out with better versions of your product, which is why you have to stay on top of things all the time. Constantly innovate your products. Make this as a proactive commandment of doing business. Listen to your customers. If only a small number of customers seem to want a new product at first, don't worry. The mainstream majority is not too far behind. Don't count on great breakthroughs. Simply keep moving ahead progressively. If you can do what somebody else is doing cheaper and simpler at a lower level of power but still adequate, you will get rich doing it. If you're a leader in some field like, say, for example, industrial farm equipment, don't ignore opportunities in a related area, like building little tractors and farm machinery for the weekend gardener or farmer. It's alright to be innovative, but if the research costs are high for untested technology, be careful. Inventions 3. The vision and hard work it takes to create an invention is one thing, but getting a patent for it is another project in itself, so either be ready for this tedious process or start selling your product without a patent. The advantage to having a patent is that you have a 20-year legal monopoly to make your fortune with that product, after which anyone is allowed to copy it and sell it. A way that some companies get around this is that just before the patent for widget A runs out, they get widget B patented, which is a better version of widget A, thereby giving them 17 more years of a monopoly. If you're serious about your patent, your best bet is to keep it as secret as possible until you get your patent. Pitch it to corporations as possible investors, but don't seek publicity too early. If you get on TV talking about it without a patent, somebody might see your idea, like it, make the product and start selling without a patent, and you have no legal recourse against them. If it's a patent pending and somebody copies it, you have no legal resource, so if you're smart you won't sell until you get that almighty patent from the government. In virtually every country, the patent application is a long, tedious process. Learn about it. Read your government's instruction booklet and try to follow all instructions perfectly. Use as simple language as you can in order to explain your concepts. Expect it to be rejected at least once, where you will be asked to clarify something. If somebody infringes on your patent, you have to get your lawyer to send them an immediate cease and desist letter, then file a lawsuit in civil court against them for monetary damages. The consensus is that the simple inventions with a concept that can be explained simply sell the best because the customer understands it, as opposed to something complex which the customer might not get, therefore he or she won't buy. There is a small group of people that are natural tinkerers and inventors. They have a presence on the internet and have small groups in some cities. If you're serious about this business and lifestyle, immerse yourself with the culture. Read invention publications and befriend other inventors. You have two routes to take with your product. Manufacture and sell it yourself, trying to get a big contract with the department stores and supermarkets. License it to another company to make it and grant them rights to sell it in a certain geographical region for a certain period of time. If you manufacture and sell it yourself, the potential for huge profits are great, but so is the risk, because you'll have to invest a lot of money in the process upfront and don't know how popular the product will be. If you can set up a licensing deal for X amount of dollars upfront and a percentage royalty for every widget sold with an honest company, this would enable you to collect checks without bothering with all the trivial problems that go with manufacturing and selling a product. It's your call. Personally, I'm the free-spirited, dreamer type. I would think that inventors, in the true sense of the word, are too. If you create a great product called Widget A, I would say try to get a licensing deal so that you can do what you were created to do, invent something else. It's more fun than running a business. You can find clients to license your product to either yourself by sending off letters to companies in your field, the addresses of which are in corporate directories such as at thomasregister.com. Hire a patent/invention broker to pitch your product to companies. Some of these guys are good. Some are scam artists looking to scam money out of the hopes of the naive inventor. If they charge an upfront fee of $500 or more, be wary. If they're willing to work on a percentage commission of the brokered deal, that's great. You pay nothing until they make a deal. Ask to check their track record. What inventions have they brokered for inventors and found a licensing deal for in the past year or two? In general, but not laid in stone, the bigger the company, the bigger the bureaucracy and the greater the arrogance, so your best bet is to approach small to mid-sized companies about a licensing deal. Go to trade shows in your field. Read the trade magazines in your field. Inventions 4. The most basic invention rules are as follows. Everything invented by you or someone else can be improved upon. Be real. Even computers went through an initial drought before they caught on. Expect to work hard and sell the people on your new way of doing things. Take the cheapest way to get your product to market. If the patent costs too much, start selling it as is. If it's a good product that the average company can't knock off, don't patent it. Keep the rights forever as a trade secret. Marketing, packaging and publicity mean a lot. Launch your product so that it looks interesting. Set a reasonable price for it. Try to get it in magazines, on TV, etc. If your product sells in your area, chances are you can expand to your continent and the world. Be a relentless salesperson. Not all inventions are booms. Some could leave you in the poorhouse. Take some risk but not too much, such that if it doesn't sell, you still have a roof over your head. Do your research. Don't reinvent something that has already been invented, which a lot of people have done because they were too stupid to research the field. Don't invent something that will obsolete in 2 years anyway unless you can upgrade it before somebody else does. The most important thing is whether the public will buy your product. The next most important thing is, how do you sell? Do you go it alone and start your own business, or license it to a big timer who knows you struck gold? Quite often, you'll have to start your company and create a demand before a big timer takes it on. Try to invent something for a mass market rather than some piece of equipment that only a car mechanic would use. Sometimes you'll invest everything in an invention only to find there's no demand. Do your research beforehand, but if it's too late, know when to fold and move on. Don't beat a dead horse just because you invested your heart and soul into it. Lots of people have broken dreams. They just have to invent new dreams. Do a preliminary patent search to determine whether somebody else has already invented your product. Also, get the names and addresses of other inventors in your field, contact them, ask them for advice and possibly partner up with one of them to create and market your product. If you work for someone else, either a company, the government, or a university, check to see what the deal is with an employee inventing a related product while employed with them. Some companies will offer the inventor an entrepreneurship, that is, they will help him start his own company under the umbrella of the parent company. Don't be a purist. If someone offers to sell your product after they've made their changes, take the deal. Learn constantly about your field, the invention process and the marketing process. Always look at what's out there. See what similar products your competition are selling. The easiest ways to sell are to either license your product to big manufacturer or make deals with several big chain stores like Walmart. Barring that, the other methods are: sell to distributors and wholesalers who sell to retailers. Hire manufacturers' representatives, sometimes called salespeople, to look for retailers and consumers interested in buying. Create media hype, publicity. Sell through mail order/internet sales, placing tiny, little ads. Create a website. Send out direct mail pieces. Offer educational seminars and product demonstrations anywhere from the county fair to the local cooking show segment on the news. Consider invention contests. Consider an infomercial. Get on shopping TV. Get an article or place an ad in trade association and consumer magazines in the relevant fields. If you invent a better wood chipper, advertise in the Wood Chippers Association and also the hobby magazine Wood Chippers Hobby Review. Set up booths at trade shows. Patience is a virtue. The invention and then the marketing process are generally slow and tedious. When you submit a product either for a business loan or to a big company to sell or distribute for you, make it as thorough as a conventional business plan. You will be rejected, but if your product is good, you'll have the confidence to go on. Learn the art of negotiating with manufacturers and large stores and learn the legal options of how exclusive your licensing agreement is, where you give them the right to sell and how much money you'll get, both upfront and in royalties. Be a team player. Be civil with the people you do business with. Get professional help when you need it, especially with patent law, more specifically, your agreements with licensees. Inventions 5. If a man can write a better book, preach a better sermon or make a better mousetrap than his neighbor, though he builds his house in the woods, the world will make a beaten path to his door. Ralph Waldo Emerson. There are no rules, just try to do something better. The first rule is to keep it as simple as possible, your idea, your notes and your patent application form. Your invention could conceivably be anything in any realm of life. Patent law states that you can get a manufacturing company to test your product or make the product with no rights to the patent whatsoever. They are just the hired help doing a job. There are many inventors clubs all over and other facilities like U.S. Small Business Administration that can help you determine whether your concept is a good idea worthy of further production. The SBA manages small business development centers in every state, usually on college and university campuses, which could help you develop your product. To whet your creative appetite, try to attend one of the several inventor conventions held every year across the country. Check out some of the magazines like Inventor'S Digest for more information. They might be able to direct you to a company that's interested in your concept. Don't talk too openly about your idea or submit it unsolicited to companies before it's patented. They could either steal it or it could become public domain and you're out of luck. Before you show your idea or product to anyone, you might consider sitting down with a patent attorney and making up a non-disclosure agreement which prevents the person or company from disclosing anything you reveal about your product to anyone else, although as I already said, I'm against that. There are a few ways to make a prototype. You might make a scale model or a working model. If you're a hands-on inventor, you could build it yourself. You could go to a local machine shop with advanced computerized equipment called computer-aided design, CAD/CAM, that's hooked to a computer numerical controlled, CNC, type milling/lathe machine that can virtually make anything you program into it out of steel or plastic. You could get assistance from an inventors club, the SBA, or other resource centers to help you build a prototype. If you're business-minded, you could send the plans around to different manufacturers whose names you get out of the Thomas Register, ask them to make you the prototype for a few $100s and entice them by saying you'll give them the contract to mass produce the product once you get it patented. You could also send the plans around to distributors like Walmart and ask them if they'd like to become partners with you and let them build the prototype. You can legally use your product during the patent process with a patent pending logo on it, so it would be a wise idea to test market your product during this time. Note that your paperwork is enough to get a patent. You do not have to present the patent office with a working model of your product except in rare instances where the patent office doesn't believe it'll work and the inventor insists that it does, so he'll have to show them the machine and its functions. After you get your patent, you must put the patent number on the product in plain sight in order to be protected by federal patent law. You must now decide whether to sell it to a company, license it, or manufacture and market the invention yourself. Do most of the work yourself. Work through an inventors club or an organization like the SBA. There are also knockoff companies out there who'll steal your idea, manufacture the product and start selling it. It's your problem as the inventor and patent holder to hunt these guys down and sue them. If you're a small timer, some of these companies will arrogantly tie you up in court and you'll go bankrupt trying to prosecute them, so sometimes it's better to license and or sell your idea outright to a company up front. You can test market your product at local flea markets, inventors conventions, trade shows, mail order/internet sales ads in magazines, and send queries off to buyers at department stores and wherever you feel your product could be sold. Try to get coverage through the conventional methods used in my business book. Consider the factors of merchandising which must make the product seem appealing to the consumer. Essentially package it in a nice package with nice color, name, look, feel, etc. Try to set a reasonable price for the product where people can afford to buy it, and if it's good, they'll pass the word of mouth advertising on to their friends. Financing a new product could get expensive. Try to work out a deal with a manufacturer or a major department store chain to make and sell your product while you collect royalties. This licensing arrangement could alleviate a lot of your headaches. You can find the addresses of major corporations in such directories at the library as Thomas Register of Manufacturing Companies, thomasregister.com, or Moody's Directory of Corporations, moodys.com. You can contact the relevant trade organization of your invention and get leads from there, Encyclopedia of Associations, galegroup.com. You can advertise your product in the Patent Gazette in the Patents Available for Licensing or Sale section, USPTO.gov. The Patent Gazette is the weekly publication put out by the Patent Office which describes each new patent that is issued. You could sell your product to the U.S. government through the General Services Administration, GSA.gov, or some other agency. Superintendent of Documents. U.S. Printing Office. Washington, D.C. 20402. 202-783-3238. GPO.gov. Subscription to the Patent Gazette for about $250 a year. There are also world markets. The way it works is that the American government has treaties with foreign countries which protect American patents there as long as you first take steps to register your patent with their patent offices. You can get agreements with several countries at a time through the European Economic Community Common Market Patent Application and the Patent Cooperation Treaty, which is made up of 50+ countries. For more information about international patents, contact the Patent and Trademark Office. DEPT of Commerce. Patent Cooperation Treaty. Washington, D.C. 20231. 703-557-2003. USPTO.gov. For $300, you can place an ad of your product in the Department of Commerce monthly newsletter called Commercial News USA and get exposure for it worldwide. For more information, contact DEPT of Commerce. Export Awareness Division. U.S. and Foreign Commercial Service. International Trade Commission. Number 2106. Washington, D.C. 20230. USPTO.gov. If your invention gets going good, you could consider franchising the concept across the country. For advanced inventors, you can get patents that people who work for the government develop. They could help you get ideas for inventions. Contact the following departments for more information. DEPT of Agriculture, USDA.gov. DEPT of Energy, DOE.gov. Navy.mil. Army.mil. NASA.gov. National Technical Information Service, NTIS.gov. A whole other book would be needed to list the many government agencies that offer free expert advice to the public. Beyond private companies, numerous offices within the Department of Commerce, DOC.gov, and the Defense Departments offer programs and grants to help inventors develop their products then prepare it for market. The Department of Energy has the Energy-Related Inventions Program. You have to ask around at relevant departments and through the Department of Commerce. Beware that inventing can be like an addiction where you get hooked on the dream of making it, thus sacrificing your family, money, and everything else for your dream. You have to have skin of leather because you'll get a lot of rejections by companies who'll tell you that your product has no commercial merit. All evaluations are just opinions. If you believe in yourself, don't believe any of them, but be nice and personable when you deal with them because that's what gets deals. You can't do it alone. You need people. Sometimes you'll invent something that's already been invented. Do your homework before you waste time. Go to the library and check out related industries. Go to the store and check out related items. It's gotta be good, saves money or time for the consumer and unique in some way. The best products are those that cost almost nothing to make and give back great profits. Don't be paranoid about most companies stealing from you. They don't need the hassle of legal problems, so they're usually honest. Keep all your records and paperwork, even drawings, to establish a paper trail in case you have to go to court. Don't waste money patenting simple ideas that will probably yield only moderate results. Simply find a manufacturer and produce your product. Invention 6. If your invention passes the originality test, you can receive a utility patent from the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, PTO, that will protect you legally from infringement by others for 20 years. In the eyes of the PTO, patentable inventions must be 1. Useful. 2. Novel. 3. Not obvious, idea with some originality not readily predictable as the next step. Utility patents are issued for new processes, machines, products, combinations of products and modifications on existing products. Save all documentation to prove when you created the idea. If you create something while working for a company on the job, chances are they own it. Check out your idea at usbeta.gov to see if someone has done it already. For more thorough searches, visit the PTO in Arlington, Virginia or one of the patent and trademark depository libraries located across the country. You could hire a professional like a patent attorney to do the check for you or simply apply and they check it when they analyze your application. Don't waste your time developing a product that won't sell much on the market. Just sell it straight up without a patent. Filing a provisional application for about $100 gives you a year of protection to test market your invention. If patent examiners determine your invention has been in the public domain for more than 1 year, your application will be rejected. Whoever created speed dating didn't patent it, so after a year, anyone can now create a speed dating website. Licensing is to sell the rights to an existing company. They make it and sell it, paying you a royalty. The royalties you earn may be less than the potential profits from selling the product, but it frees you from all that stress. Virtually all invention promotion or invention assistance programs are frauds trying to make money off naive inventors. Check them out at bbb.org or inventorfraud.com. A patent gives you the right to sue others for infringement, but it still costs money to sue these people. Invention 7. I haven't failed, I've found 3,000 ways that don't work. Thomas Edison. There are 2 basic types of inventors. Which are you? 1. The invent it and sell it guy who takes the money and runs on to his next invention. 2. The guy who invents something, markets it and develops a business around it. Inventing is a loner occupation. Unless you're infinitely wealthy or partnered with a major corporation upfront, expect to do most of it alone and finance it alone, so you'd better believe in what you're doing and it had better be objectively snappingly appealing, or else all your efforts could be in vain. You wouldn't believe how many people think they're inventing something that has already been invented and on the market for 20 years. Do your research well. What you're looking for is not just to fill an existing need like a baby bottle that the baby can hold, but also for something to create a whole new need and industry like a TV, computers, the internet, etc. You're also looking for a better way to do something than it's being done now. Look for problems people have, then try to solve them. Don't underestimate the seemingly mundane areas like personal care products, kitchen products, and food. All these products are bought repeatedly over and over again. Think of mouthwash, toothpaste, and razor blades. People never stop buying them. Learn about foreign rights and foreign marketing. Learn about partnering/licensing with companies in other countries. The best inventors are stubborn, self-believing people smart enough to evaluate what they do from an objective point of view. If you're a company, put a big sign up in the work area saying something like, "We are an inventive company. Bring us your ideas," and have a suggestion box underneath it. Don't live in delusions of success. Be realistic. Get over your fear of uncertainty by believing you have the latest, greatest widget. Package your product to make it look good. The best marketing is simply to get your product out there in the marketplace. Don't believe all your market research. The market research for Post-it notes was marginal at best, yet in the real world, they became winners. Good marketing is to be a friendly appearing company, get the word out about yourself, be fair, hire good people, Don't sell crap, culture allies wherever you go. Find a niche and dominate it. There's no formula for invention success. Do what feels right, go with the flow. Always eye your competition and learn from them. If marketing your invention, don't start off with crappy quality. Make it good quality right from the start. Have guts, you'll need it for the down times. Chapter 2. Inventions 2. Invention questions to ask yourself. In order to determine the feasibility of an invention or innovation of an existing product, ask yourself the following questions. Is the product legal and safe? Can it make money? Will people buy it? Will the cost to create then produce it be more than the potential profit is worth? Is it a truly worthwhile, good product? What is the competition doing that's related to this product? Can you explain it quickly and simply? Who are you in the world of business? What is unique about your products? Do you have cost estimates from several manufacturers? Is it already being manufactured by someone else? Is it new or an enhancement to another product? Have you researched the selling methods of similar products? Tell us about the competition, if any. How much money or help do you need? Have you made any sales? Do you believe in yourself despite what all the naysayers say about you and your product? Are you willing to work your ass off to get what you want? Do you have equal parts of intelligence, judgment, wisdom, common sense, and a good work ethic? Does your product provide a better way to do what it claims to do compared to other products out there? What does it do? What problems does it solve? How is it different from other products on the market? Do you have a great idea? Does it have a market? A big mainstream one or niche one? How exciting is this product at face value, or is it just another generic way to clean a floor? What is the best way to present this product as? How patentable is this product? Is it unpatentable, meaning so common that you have to make your money quickly before the copycats move in? Can you finance the development of it? If you need investors, do you know where to look? Get my business book. Can you make a good, interesting written and oral presentation to possible investors? Can you possibly tie in with a major corporation? Offer them the opportunity to develop your product with you. Do you know about the business end of marketing? Has your idea ever been done? If it has, can you improve upon it to the point that it's a new invention that doesn't infringe on the other guy's patent? The patent could be expired, which frees you up to improve it any way you want. The big companies waited until Farnsworth's TV patents expired, then they took over to dominate the TV industry. Can the product be smaller, lighter, have different features, etc.? Can you sell it to a lot of people? An easy way to check is to find a website or two that covers what your product is about, then check to see if it has a visitor or tracking counter that shows how many people visit the site per month. Another way is to go to your favorite search engine, type it in and see how many responses it pulls up. What problem does your product solve? Is it unique or similar to something already out there? What is unique about it? If it's not unique, how low can you go on price to beat the competition? Most people are looking for the best deal regardless of quality. Where will it be sold, worldwide or locally? How do you legally protect it, patents, trademarks and copyrights? How do you prosecute someone who copies your product? How do you manufacture the product in a quality, cost-effective manner? How do you market your products? Is the benefit of your product readily evident to those who see it? Have you done both safety tests and consumer response tests on the product? How can you get your product in the news via releasing press releases about it? Can you capitalize on any current trends in society? What are some different ways to sell your product, namely producing and selling it yourself versus licensing it to someone else? 1-year rule of USPTO. If you take your idea and go public with it, like on a reality invention TV show, put it on YouTube or set it up at a trade show without applying for a patent first, 1 year after you put it out in the public domain, you lose your right to apply for a patent on it. It becomes public domain. Anyone can use it. As far as I know, the first speed dating website was speeddating.com, geared for Jewish singles. They didn't patent the idea of speed dating, so anyone can use it now. If you offer your idea for sale for a specific price, you have 1 year after that to file for a patent application. If you don't, you lose the right to apply for a patent on it. This is called offer for sale. Discussing your idea with anyone without a non-disclosure agreement means you're putting it out there in the public domain. You have 1 year to apply for a patent immediately after you do it. If you hire someone to help you design the product, you might want to get a contractor's non-disclosure agreement, disclosure document, and other cheap ways to protect your idea. The easiest way to protect your idea without patenting it is to get it down on paper and get it copyrighted as intellectual property with the U.S. Copyright Office for about $20. You can file a disclosure statement for $10, thus keeping your product secret and protected while you work on it. Get the free pamphlet disclosure document program. Simply put your idea on paper and send it to the disclosure statement section of the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. This doesn't protect your idea, only a patent can do that, but it will protect it should someone come up with a similar idea and the patent office has to decide who thought of it first, therefore, who gets the patent. Another way to protect your idea is to show someone you know and have them acknowledge it with a signed notarized affidavit. This is called a voucher and used in a court of law if someone steals your idea. If you publish an original idea in a journal, that's evidence of conception and you have 1 year to act on getting it patented, then it becomes public domain if you don't. Another weak way to protect an idea is to send a copy of the idea to yourself on paper by registered mail and don't open the letter. This will mildly protect it while you decide whether or not to patent it. If you're quite paranoid, you might consider making up a basic secrecy agreement form where you make anybody you show your idea or product to sign it to contractually bind them to keep their mouths shut about it and not blab it to anyone. Personally, I feel that if you're a small-time guy trying to get a company to invest in your project, get some preliminary copyright protection and don't bother these big-time guys with your trivial little secrecy form. Most of them are intelligent enough to know that if you've got a good concept, they'd rather work with you than have you sue them, thus wasting their time and money and soiling their reputation regardless of the outcome. Computer-aided design/CAD. Computer-aided design/CAD is the technique of using a computer in conjunction with machines to create anything you want. Draftsmen, inventors, machinists, engineers, and many others use this skill. You could go to a local machine shop with advanced CAD equipment that's hooked to a computer numerical controlled CNC type milling/lathe machine that can virtually make anything you program into it out of steel or plastic. From another perspective, you can use product development software to develop simulations that help you see the feasibility of the product on the computer rather than testing it in real life. sketchup.google.com/intl/n/download/index.html, free. acjn.com. Autodesk.com. cadlab.ecn.purdue.edu/cadlab/documents.html. cadlab.ecn.purdue.edu/cadlab/documents.html. cadlab. catjn.com. core77.com. coroflot.com. ece.ucdavis.edu/sscrl/clcfaq/faq. ideasjn.com. pejn.com. penton.com/cae, computer-aided engineering. smartcad.me.wisc.edu, CAD. swjn.com. ugjn.com. village.com/intercad. Free computer-aided design program/free CAD program. sketchup.google.com/intl/n/download/index.html. Patent search guide. Your biggest deal after you develop a concept is to do some kind of preliminary search to see if anyone else has already done your idea. There are 3 ways to do a patent search. Do it yourself through a depository library, at the website or with a patent CD-ROM. Hire a patent attorney. Hire a patent searcher/database company or website. If you decide to hire a patent attorney, get a good one. Check him out with his State Bar Association and the Better Business Bureau to see if there are any complaints against him. Try to get a referral from another inventor or an Inventor'S club. You should expect to pay anywhere from $300 to $2,500 as a retainer for a patent search and counsel through the patent process. Ask him how long his search will take so that he doesn't stall you. Contact the following office for a list of attorneys registered to practice before the PTO. Office of Enrollment and Discipline. U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. DEPT of Commerce. Washington, D.C. 20231. USPTA.gov. U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. DEPT of Commerce. POG 9. Washington, D.C. 20231. USPTA.gov. You can buy copies of patents for about $10 each and plant patents in color for $20 each. You could do a preliminary patent search on your own. Go to USPTA.gov. Find the correct category and subcategory that your product belongs to and check through there. Other methods of research are simply to go to trade journals and books in the subject area of your product and look through them to get a general idea of the field. The easiest way to do a patent search is to simply make your patent application, submit it and see what the examiner says. It's his job to determine if your patent application is of a product that has already been patented. Your life as an inventor will be a roller coaster with rejections along the way as well as some high points if you do come up with that $1 million product. If you're really serious about it, consider investing in a book about creativity and brainstorming to get your creative juices flowing. It should be an automatic thing where you're constantly looking for a need in the marketplace. A way to do your own patent search is to write to the patent office with a detailed description of your product and request the class and subclass in which your invention would be classified. After you receive this list, order the subclass lists of patent numbers and cross-reference patent numbers. You can check on the subject matter of these patents by looking them up in the official gazette and order the patents that are close to the description of your invention. If your patent search is faulty and the patent office uncovers a patent that resembles yours during their search, your patent application will be rejected because it was already done. If you decide to hire a patent searcher, get one who's located in Washington who can physically go to the patent library and look through the records there. Testing your product. Regardless of the type of product you create, whether it be a child's toy or a machine used by industry, you can get sued if someone should use it and suffer injury due to a safety defect in it. If you get it tested by a reputable safety testing lab before you market it, you have paperwork in case you get sued showing that you consciously did your best to provide a safe product. UL.com, 847-272-8800, Underwriters. Laboratories. American Association for Laboratory Accreditation. Gaithersburg, Maryland, 20877. 301-670-1377. List of accredited testing labs by state. Consumer Product Safety Commission. East-West Towers. 4330 East-West Highway. Bethesda, Maryland, 20814. 301-504-0608. 800-638 CPSC. CPSC.gov. Some labs are: Axe Testing. 3916 Broadway Avenue. Buffalo, New York, 14227. 716-684-3300. Lancaster Labs. 2425 New Holland Pike. Lancaster, Pennsylvania, 17601. 717-656-2301. U.S. Testing Co. Consumer Product Office. 1415 Park Avenue. Hoboken, New Jersey, 07030. 201-792-2400. Chapter 3. Inventions 3. An invented product is a business. If you have a good invention with a product, then you can become a company and a full-fledged business. There is a whole procedure to running a business which you can learn about through my business book and a bevy of government programs to help you develop your product, get loans and grants, sell to the government and possibly world markets. Marketing your product. After you get your patent, you have the challenge of marketing your product. You can either market it by building a business around it or license it out to existing companies for a commission or outright sale. This is called technology transfer. If you plan to start a business, get my business book or go to the hashtag 650-659 section of the library. In summary, the 4 ways to go are: start a business. Make an exclusive contract with one company. Make a non-exclusive contract with several companies. Sell the idea free and clear. Start by sending query letters to companies saying you have a great product that they might be able to make money from and that you'd like an appointment to present it to them at their leisure. You might have to take a plane trip and pay for it out of your own pocket, so pick companies close to where you live if you don't have much money. Don't give away everything about the product. Tease them a bit. Write to the research and development department. Companies generally don't like products they don't invent, so be ready for a tidal wave of rejection. Everything in business comes down to high concept, which means regardless of how great it may work, it has to be a concept that virtually anyone can understand with a simple explanation. It has to be simple but catchy. You have to package it so that it's simple and eye-catching right off the bat. You have to make it look cute, and when you go in to talk to manufacturers, you gotta dazzle them with your enthusiasm and brilliance. It's showbiz. Customers buy based on look. Remember that. Your pitch has to be good and polished. Make a list of points and go by it. Present money costs. Try to weave a story with it. If they ask intelligent questions, it means they're interested. If they ask nothing, it means they think it's a dud. Don't oversell but be energetic. Go to Walmart or some other large corporations and pass your idea by them. Look for manufacturers and companies that sell products similar to yours. Go to the library to the massive Thomas Register, which lists just about every manufacturer in the country. Start with manufacturers of products similar to yours in your state and work from there. There are other manufacturer directories, but the Thomas Register is the biggest. If you get close to a deal, don't be greedy. 5% royalty is pretty good, especially when they do all the tedious stuff. It's always business. Don't get too friendly. They may have a contract ready or you may have one. In any case, you might hire a lawyer to go in and check the contract over. You should consider making up your own contract, then offering it both, because it'll speed up the process and it'll serve your interests over theirs. Their contracts usually leave a lot to be desired. Always negotiate. If they say they won't pay you until they get money from their distributors, tell them they're getting 95%, therefore you deserve your money. If they persist, knock it up to 6% for that concession. That's how contract negotiations work. Contracts can get complicated. Read it through entirely. Companies are selective about who they buy from because they're trying to protect their interests. They'll typically send you a confidentiality agreement form which you must sign in order to deal with them, which absolves them of any secrecy agreement with your product. So if you don't have a patent, they can steal your idea and legally you can't do anything about it. But the catch-22 is that you need to sign these agreements before they'll deal with you, so sign them, but make sure your product is legally protected before you deal. You have to be ready to invest a few $1,000s for a patent. If you can't afford a patent, I suggest you write up the plans and get them copyrighted with the Library of Congress. Try to get a licensing agreement with them, which means you keep the rights to your product but give them the right to sell it in a certain market like the United States for a certain length of time in a royalty agreement, which means that you get a percentage, usually 1 to 10% of the price of every unit of your product sold. Don't sell your invention outright completely to someone for a straight up front fee. If you really believe in your product, you could end up losing a lot of money in all future sales worldwide. Be reasonable. Give your investor the opportunity to make his cut of the profits too. Some inventors seek out venture capital or other investors to finance them for 50% of the profits. Get my business book for more leads. If you can't be bothered seeking out a licensee, you can hire an agent for about 10% commission. He finds a buyer for your product and you pay him 10% of your 5% royalty. Look in the phone books at the library for major cities or ask insiders like invention clubs and people at the small business development centers of the SBA if they know any. Go to trade shows. Marketing to foreign countries. The US Dept of Commerce, doc.gov, has a trade opportunities program where they offer you leads from foreigners who want American products. Subscribe to their Journal of Commerce for more leads. Trade Information Center. U.S. Department of Commerce. 14th and Constitution Ave. N.W. Washington, D.C. 20230. 800 USA Trade. 800-833-8723 TDD. Fax, 202-377-4473. Fax, 202-482-4473. ita.doc.gov/ti. The headquarters for information regarding doing business in foreign countries. Ask about how you can promote your products overseas, including video catalogs, trade fairs and trade/investment missions. Free booklets. Export programs, a business guide to federal export assistance programs. ABCs of exporting. Superintendent of Documents. U.S. Government Printing Office. Washington, D.C. 20402. 202-783-3238. gpo.gov/su_docs. Basic Guide to Exporting, $9. Business America Weekly Newsletter, Annual. Subscription, $50. Key Officers of Foreign Service Posts, a Guide for Business Representatives, $5. Export Trading Company Guidebook, $8. Overseas Business Reports, $40. Global Market Surveys. Many more publications. Ask for the Foreign Trade and Tariff Subject Bibliography, SB 123. United States Chambers of Commerce. 1615 H Street, NW. Washington, D.C. 20062. 202-659-6000. 800-634-0245. 202-205-6762. Fax, 202-463-5836. uschamber.org. uschamber.com. United States Chamber of Commerce provides literature, telephone referrals, and other services to small businesses. U.S. Chamber of Commerce Technology. Program. 800-287-3863. doc.gov. Assistance to promising new technology. Foreign inventors. Many foreign inventors look for American businessmen to license their products for a split of the profits. The U.S. Department of Commerce, doc.gov, publishes some of these offers in their newspaper Export Today, Superintendent of Documents, Washington, D.C. 20402. access.gpo.gov/su_docs. Also try. Industrial Opportunities. Home Wall, Havant. Hampshire, England. PO91F. International Licensing. 92 Cannon Lane. Pinner, Middlesex. England HA 51HT. Chapter 4. Invention Websites. Invention Inspiration Websites. GlobalIdeasBank.org, Social Inventions. AmericanHeritage.com/I&T, Invention and Technology. web.mit.edu/invent. Ideafinder.com. Lucifer.com/tilde/sasha/thinkers.html, Great Thinkers and Visionaries. invent.org/book/index.html, National Inventors Hall of Fame. Tesla.org, Tesla. worldtrends.org/hole/bucky.html, Buckminster Fuller. homestead.juno.com/pdeish/files/edison.htm, Edison. gutenberg.de/english/index.htm, Gutenberg. globalideasbank.org/bovi/bovitop.html, Book of Visions. jefferson.village.virginia.edu/alba/ll/homepage.html, Alexander Graham Bell. Invention websites master list. The best information is from the government itself. Get the booklets from either the Superintendent of Documents, gpo.gov/su_docs, or the Patent Office, usp2.gov. usp2.gov/web/offices/com/2p/index.htm, Inventor's resources and information. Books about inventing are in the #608-#609.2 and the T339 section of the library. Legal books about patents are at #346.73 or KF3114.6 and T339.m915 in the Library of Congress system. Books about new product marketing are at #658.575 to #658.8 or HF5415.15 and T212 at the library. A quarterly publication for tinkering, disassembling, recreating, and inventing. blog.makezine.com. Inventors. Dead website. Invention-ifia.ch, list of inventor organizations. Innovations.harvard.edu, Government Innovators Network. AmericanInventor.org. ed.gov/news/newsletters/innovators/index.html, Office of Innovation and Improvement. 1inventioncentral.com. 2innovative.net. 42explore2.com/invent.htm. 999ideas.com/new-product-ideas.html. aas-world.org, the Academy of Applied Sciences. Absolutelynew.com, patent, design, develop and market your invention or idea. academics.uww.edu/business/innovate, 262-472-1365, Innovation Service Center. academics.uww.edu/business/innovate, Wisconsin Innovation Service Center. accentonskills.com, Invention Camp for Youth. activeminds.tv/new_invention.html. adall.com/details/0921808062.html, course materials for teaching idea to invention. adholes.com. adlenterprises.com/resources.html. american-inventor.com. americaninventorspot.com. americanmheritage.com/I&T. answers.com/topic/inventor. asbdc-us.org, Small Business Development Centers. asktheinventors.com. asms.k12.ar.us/rmem/99-00/nodj/lnkrrhsd.htm. asdm.org, Toy Safety Info. autm.net, Technical Info. availtech.stanford.edu. battelle.org/products contracts, product research and development. benfranklin.com. bensguide.gpo.gov/benfranklin/inventor.html. berkeley.edu/flm/sh/mdl/invention/invention.masterlist.html. bigideagroup.net/inventors/entrepreneurs.htm. biotechlaw.ari.net/mbinvent.html, legal standard for being an inventor as opposed to an employee doing research. biotechlaw.ari.net/patentov.html. biotechlaw.ari.net/provis.html. blackinventions101.com, blackinventor.com, bourseassociation.com, bountyquest.com, company which pays for valuable information, brainreactions.com, bricklin.com, invention flops, brinkster.com/iiii/inventions, buildabettermousetrip.com, priorities.org/campinvention.htm, nonprofit, 1-week summer day camps for elementary school children, theme of inventing, business.com/directory/small_business/innovation/invention, cad.strath.ac.uk/publications.html, computer-aided design, cadlab.ec.purdue.edu/cadlab/documents.html, cadlab, catalog.com/impulse/invent.htm, new products worldwide, cbc4kids.ca/general/the-lab/history-of-invention, cdr.stanford.edu/share, product development, cln.org/theme/inventors.html, coleytz.com/site/wacky patents, corporateinventor.com, createdtoimprove-life.com, cric.ac.uk, Center for Research on Innovation and Competition, cuhtc.org/courses/inventor.htm, davison.com, davison.com, help design and develop new product ideas for corporations, davison54.com, help design and develop ideas and inventions for corporations, deafandblind.com/inventors.html, dealflow.com, delphion.com, designcommunity.com, designmuseum.org, designspotter.com, dvti.com/inventor/faq.htm, inventor services frequently asked questions, dmi.org, Design Management Institute, diasi.com, does invention evaluation and marketing, doir.wa.gov.au/inventor, doorsofperception.com/archive/business innovation, dwb.unl.edu/teacher/nsf/c06/c06 links/web.mit.edu/invent/www/links.html, easy-fundraising-ideas.com, ece.ucdavis.edu/sscrl/clcfaq/FAQ, CAD, computer-aided design, edtech.kennesaw.edu/web/inventor.html, Inventor's Handbook, education-world.com//t/m/ws_invent_hunt1.shtml, en.wikipedia.org/wiki/invention, en.wikipedia.org/wiki/inventor, en.wikipedia.org/wiki/new_product_development, en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Thomas_Edison, en.wikipedia.org/wiki/what_a_great_idea, television program that showcases cutting-edge new products and trend-setting new innovations by unknown inventors, enchantedlearning.com/inventors, enchantedlearning.com/inventors/indexc.html, enchantedlearning.com/inventors/us.html, engineofinvention.com, enhancebd.com, entrepreneur.com, eureka-club.org, european-patent-office.org, evansville.net/biz/paidagenti/invent.htm, exchangelondon.org, London's Creative Knowledge Exchange, experts-exchange.com, ezinarticles.com, how to sell my idea, falcon.jmu.edu/tilderamseyil/inventors.htm, faultlessinventors.com, fedlabs.org, tech info, fi.edu/franklin/inventor/inventor.html, findarticles.com, The Accidental Inventor. Firstgov.gov, invention info from the government. fitsunny.edu, Fashion Institute of Technology Toy Design Program. fplc.edu, Law Center. freshpatents.com. FromPatentToProfit.com, 888-53 patent. FromPatentToProfit.com/HomeStudyCourse.htm. ftc.gov, Federal Trade Commission. ftc.gov/os/2003/10/innovationrpt.pdf. girltech.com/invention. globalideasbank.org. gmpdc.org/webquest/vc. gocreate.com/index.htm, Creative Center of the Universe. thinkusa.com, helping businesses, entrepreneurs, and inventors with product and technology licensing. greatideagear.com, products for inventors. guffeylaw.com, independent inventor. halfbakery.com. halfbakery.com, post up invention ideas. hammocker.com, 773 Invent One, large store which hosts invention contest called Search for Invention, also has forms where you can submit your product that they might buy. harshoresearch.com. hawaii.edu/dcjones/ip/first-to-invent.ppt. housewares.org/industry/search/inventions. how-to-sell-a-product.com. hpmconsortium.com. hrtc.org, Hampton Roads Technology Council. ibm.com/patents. ideaforinvention.com. ideayabuir.com, sell a patent idea. ideachampions.com. ideaconnection.com. ideadollar.com. ideafinder.com, fascinating stories behind the world's greatest inventors. ideafinder.com/history/of_inventions.htm. ideafinder.com/history/of_inventors.htm. ideaproductdesign.com, design engineering animation is a one-stop product development and animation consultancy. ideas.davison.com. ideasbychuck.com. ideatoproduct.org. ideatoproduct.org, technology commercialization competition. ideavillage.com, post your invention for sale. ideo.com, prototyping products. idonline.com, international design. iit.edu/invention/nlreport.html, how to run an invention course. infoplease.com/ipa/0001816.html, science and inventions. infringens.com, 800-537-7863, information and insurance for and about intellectual property protection and patent infringement. innovationafrica.org. innovationcenter.ca. innovation-institute.com, Walmart. innovationlaw.org/lawforum, law for inventions. innovationnewsdaily.com. innovationzen.com. inpex.com/full-life-products.aspx. inta.org, trademarks. invent.org. invent.org, Inventure Place. invent.org/workshop/3_2_resources.asp, Inventor's Curriculum. inventone.org. inventformoney.com. inventamerica.org. inventarium.com, 877-376-1273. inventassist.com. inventgold.com. inventhelp.com, 800-invention. inventing.com. invention.com. inventionaddict.com. inventionatplay.org, Invention at Play. invention-center.com, Northwest Invention Center. inventioncity.com. inventionconnection.com. inventionhome.com, evaluation process, the intermediary, selling or licensing your product. inventionhome.wordpress.com. Invention-ifia.ch, International Federation of Inventors Associations. inventionmachine.com/about_us/jobs.cfm, Invention Machine Corporation. invention-protection.com. invention-protection.com/ip/inventor_resources/inventor_resources.html. inventionquest.dja.com. inventionreaction.com. inventionrevolution.com. inventions.org. inventionshow.com. inventionshow.com. invention-submission.com. inventionuniversity.com. inventionuniversity.com/homestudycourse.htm. inventionvillage.com. inventive.com. inventiveparent.com. inventmyidea.com. inventnet.com, Patent Attorneys Directory. inventnet.com.au. inventnet.com.au/invent/prod.htm, New Products. inventnow.com. inventnow.org. inventor.hu. inventoramerican.com. inventorcourse.com. inventor.org. inventorducation.blogspot.com. inventorfraud.com, Inventor Fraud National Center. inventorhelp.com, 800-214-2833, books. inventornet.com. inventoropinion.blogspot.com. Inventors. Dead website. Inventors. Dead website/od/getting get new ideas funded. inventors.jefferson.village.virginia.edu. inventors.org. inventors.org/productscoots.html. inventorsalliance.org. inventorscongress.com, 800-invent-1, trade. inventorsdigest.com, 800-838-8808. inventorservices.com. inventorsguide.com. inventorshelpline.com, 888-834-0300. inventorshq.com. inventorsinsider.com. inventorsmuseum.com. inventorspot.com. inventorspotforum.com. inventorspublishing.com. inventorworld.com. inventpa.com, Pennsylvania. inventsai.com. inventsecrets.com. invent-tech.tv. investor.realnetworks.com/media.cfm, emerging products. ipbookstore.com, intellectual property. ipfrontline.com. ipnetwork.com, licensing for your invention. ips-limited.co.uk/training/inventor.htm. ipwatchdog.com/inventor_course.html, Inventor Patent Education Course. isc-online.com. Its dead website, Patent Cafe. jefferson.village.virginia.edu/tilde-meg3c/id/id_home.html. jpema.org, Juvenile Products Manufacturing Association, best place to showcase parenting or baby products. k12.ia.us/tag/inventionprocess.html. kaufman.org. kesslercorp.com. kidinfo.com/american_history/inventors_inventions.html. kipnotes.com/invention.htm. lombardiinvent.com. law.cornell.edu/usc/i_4/overview.html. lego.com/eng/create/activities/inventor. leonardo-davinci.berkeley.edu. lifehack.org/articles/how-to-become-a-creative-genius.html, how to become a creative genius. loc.gov/copyright. localinnovation.idea.gov.uk. loneinventor.com. LoneStarConsultingInc.com, MacNewsWorld.com, MacroInnovation.com, MadeHow.com, how products are made. MakeZine.com/blog/archive/2006/03/American_inventor_live_blog_foo.html. Many-realms.net/ltbsa/stories/inventor_new-invention1.htm. MarketLaunchers.com, MarylandPatentLaw.com, MatchProduct.com. MatchProduct.com, put your product into this network. Companies search Match Product to find your product. MCARetail.com, Merchandising Corporation of America, a professional retail merchandising company. McMasterCard.com, supplies industrial products, good to help you when developing your product. Megamasterminding.com, we connect creators. Memory.loc.gov/mm/hhhtml/hhhome. Medicam.com. mit.edu/invent. mnbar.org/miplaw/epinfo.html, intellectual property law information. Modelmakers.org, find a model maker to make your prototype. Mominventors.com. Moneyforideas.com. mos.org/Leonardo, the Museum of Science. mos.org/sln/Leonardo/inventorsworkshop.html. msnbc.msn.com, look for inventor articles. muohio.edu/technology and humanities. mustang.cold.umn.edu/inventing. myersbeagle.com/pat_articles, patent articles. nameprotect.com, trademark searches. nasatechnology.nasa.gov/portal_main.cfm, tech briefs shows things they offer to license out to sell commercially. nationalgeographic.com/features/96/inventions. nationalinventors.com. nbia.org/resource_library/peer/serving_clients.php, incubation. nesta.org.uk/how-to-apply/inventors handbook. netinventionsubmission.com. neuronet.pit.edu/tilde-bogdan/Tesla, Nikolia Tesla. newefuntires.com. newefuntires.com, inventor representation and product licensing. newideatrade.com. newinventionschat.com. newproductconsultings.com, sell your invention idea, over 800 companies looking for invention ideas. Patent and sell. newproducts.com. newtoo.manifest.com, new products. newjerseykey.org, New Jersey Knowledge Initiative. nmoa.org/products/npc2003/nowwhat.htm, Now What Invention Home Study Course. nova-design.co.uk/download/inventor course outline.pdf. nova-design.co.uk/training. nowpublic.com/node/37537, inventors regret inventions. nps.gov/ADIS, Edison. ensfgov/home/grants.htm, National Science Foundation Awards. nttc.edu/solicitations.html. ohioU.edu/ict2/patents.html. oit.doe.gov, Department of Energy Inventions and Innovations. oit.doe.gov/inventions. oktrooper.com/inventors/links.html. oriexpress.com, 800-457 Oryx, the Entertainment Marketing Sourcebook, the EMP Licensing Letter Sourcebook, info about licensing pop culture products. otl.stanford.edu/industry/index.html. ouboses.org/msdgrant2/content/soundingoff.html. panalpina.com/www/global/n/about/passion_for_solutions.html. park.xerox.com, take action. parentwise.com. patentcafe.com. patentcafe.com/inventors_cafe. patentgenius.com. patents.usb2.gov, US Patent and Trademark Office. paulgraham.com/investors.html. pdcinc.com, Product Development Consulting. pdma.org, Product Development and Management Association. philipscorp.typepad.com/create-better-ideas/2010/09/does-the-necessity-create-the-objective.html. pivotint.com, Product Design and Manufacturing. plauthinks.com, Toy Industry. pl-x.com, Patent and License Exchange. ponokeo.com/make-and-sell/sell-eps. portfolio.umain.edu/tilde-uli/invention/process.html. princetonreview.com/cte/profiles/dinlife.asp?career ID =83. productidea.com. productivedreams.com. qualitycompany.com, Product Development Company, eva@qualitycompany.com. questx.com. quirky.com. reinventioninc.blogspot.com. research.uiowa.edu/tech transfer/research-patent-basics.htm. researchoninnovation.org. responsemagazine.com. rethinkip.com. rethinkip.com/archive/the_6-life_stage_part_2_calibration.html. rgp.ufl.edu/otl/inventorship.html. rocketguy.com. sandia.gov, National Lab, get ideas. savingsbydesign.com. sba.gov/sbir. sbaonline.sba.gov/hotelistprocure.html. sbdc.wsu.edu, Innovation Assessment Center. sbf.co.nz, smarter, better, faster. sbomag.com, Small Business Opportunities. sccsi.com/davinci. centa.co.uk/gadgets/jobs_careers.cfm. scholastic.com/browse/article.jsp?ID =2852, Inventions, From Ideas to Reality. sci3.com. scienceNetlinks.com. score.org, Service Corps of Retired Executives. sellidea.com. shesingenious.org. si.edu/150trav/remember/amerinv.htm, American Inventors. si.edu/resource/faq/nmos/invent.htm, Inventors and Innovations. siemens.com/uggs. simplejoe.com. sirlinksalot.net/americaninventor.html. smartassembly.com. smartcad.me.wisc.edu, CAD, computer-aided. smartinventions.com. smedio.com. springwise.com, new business ideas, trends, and innovation. st-charles.lib.il.us/youth/science/science_invent.htm. stcharleslibrary.org/youth/science/science_invent.htm. std.com/archive/newprod/messages. success.alibaba.com. sunzite.unc.edu/patents. surfip.gov.sg, Singapore Patent Office. surftiludrop.tv/tv-categories.htm, infomercial products listed by category. systems-thinking.org. tcnj.edu/tilde-ties, magazine about the basics of. teacher.esusd.org/webquest/age_of_invention.html. teachersfirst.com/lesson/inventor/invention.htm. Technology. 10online.org, the Entrepreneur Network. 10online.org/art/9405.html, Inventor Paranoia. 10online.org/art-inv.html, articles for inventors, practical tips and information for inventors and entrepreneurs. TheInventionDepot.com. ThePatentGuys.com. ThePitchCoach.com. ThinkBigRevolution.com, the meeting place for big thinkers. ThomasRegional.com, 888 regional, 19 regions of manufacturing in the U.S. ThomasRegister.com, Encyclopedia of Manufacturers. ThompsonWILderwent.com/support/training. ThoughtStore.com, ThoughtStore, free directory of patents available for license and a comprehensive online patent licensing system. Threadless.com, make great ideas, share them with the world, earn fame and fortune. Thunderfactory.com. Top-web-entrepreneurs-plan-it.com. Toy-tia.org, toy industry. uh.edu/engines/engines.htm, engines of our ingenuity, the engines of our ingenuity, radio program. uiausa.org. uiausa.org, the United Inventors Association. uiausa.org, United Inventors Association of the USA. uiausa.org/resources/inventorgroups.htm. uiausa.org/uiip.htm. uniqarts.com.sg/robotics04.html, robotic invention course. usp2.gov/inventors/index.jsp. usp2.gov/web/offices/com/2p, inventor resources, patents and trademarks. usp2.gov/web/offices/com/2p, inventors resources and information. usp2.gov/web/offices/poc/dap/poc/main.html, patent customer service representatives. usp2.gov/web/offices/poc/doc/general, patents, general information. usuia.org, Inventor Club. utsouthwestern.edu/utsw/cda/department 23608/files/88915.html, Inventor Handbook, Invention Development. uventures.com, University Ventures. uww.edu/business/innovate. varndell.com. vfinance.com. walmartstores.com/win. web.mit.edu/afs/athena.mit.edu/org/i/invent, Inventor's Handbook. web.mit.edu/cipd, Center for Innovation in Product Development. web.mit.edu/invent. web.mit.edu/invent, Handbook for Inventors. web.mit.edu/invent, Invention Dimension. web.mit.edu/invent/h-chapters, Invention Handbook. web.mit.edu/invent/h-main.html, Handbook for Inventors Patents, Licensing, Raising Capital. web.mit.edu/invent/h-main.html, Inventor's Handbook. web.mit.edu/invent/h-main.html, Inventor's Handbook. web.mit.edu/invent/i-archive.html. web.mit.edu/invent/invent-main.html. web.mit.edu/invent/www/ima, Inventing Modern America. What'snew.com, new products. yfiles.lark.nasa.gov/text/kids/research_rack/tools/inventors_log.html, Inventor'S log. winninginventor.com/patents/winning-with-patents introduction.html. wipo.org, World Intellectual Property Organization. yahooligans.yahoo.com/science_and_nature/machine/invention/inventors. yahooligans.yahoo.com/science_and_nature/machine/invention/inventors. yankeeinventionexpo.org. yet2.com, yet2.com. Canadian invention websites. bulletin-kisa.com/articles/26829_historic-Canadian-inventors-and-their-inventions. canada.fursalubbyinventor.com. canada.les.org, Licensing Executive Society. canadiancontent.net/people/sci-tech, famous Canadian scientists and inventors. careerchem.com/named/Canadian-inventions.html. cipo.gc.ca. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/invention_in_Canada. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/list_of_Canadian_inventions. Gelsing.ca, Sander Gelsing is a lawyer in Red Deer, Alberta, Canada practicing in the area of patents, trademarks, copyrights and other intellectual property. ic.gc.ca/cmb/welcome ic.nsf/ic pages/subject innovation. ieee.ca/millennium/radio/radio_unsung.html, Reginald Fessenden, the Canadian inventor of radio. Innovation.ca, Canada Foundation for Innovation. Innovation.gc.ca, Inventions Canada. Innovationcentre.ca, 800-265-4559. inventhelp.com/Canadian-inventions-and-inventors.asp. inventionhome.com. Inventorium.com, Inventions Patents Canada. Inventors. Dead website/od/Canadian Inventors. Inventors. Dead website/od/startinvention/a/Canadian.htm. Inventors. Dead website/od/startinvention/a/Canadian_2.htm. Inventors.ca. Inventci.com, Invention Service Canada. MacoInvent.com, Toronto Invention Company. ManningAwards.ca. nscc.ca/about_nscc/applied_research. patents1.ic.gc.ca. patentrights.ca, Canadian Patent Services. r-go.ca/famous_Canadian_inventors.htm. arendun.ca. arendun.ca, convert your innovations into cash no risk. strategist.ic.gc.ca/xp. strategist.ic.gc.ca/sc_renov/nti/index/search.html, National Technology Index. tritel.com/pb Kerr. Canadian Intellectual Property Office. Industry Canada. Place to Portage I. 50 Victoria Street. Hull, QCK1AOC9. 819-997-1936. cipo.gc.ca. Government Invention Websites. sbir.nasa.gov. zyn.com/sbir. access.gpo.gov/su_docs, Government Printing. Office, Publications. asbdc-us.org, Small Business Development. Centers. atp.nist.gov, 800 ADP Fund. cfdia.gov, Catalog of Federal Domestic Assistance, the grants and programs offered by the government. aaron.doe.gov, 800 363-3732, energy efficient and renewable energy clearinghouse. Firstgov.gov. gpo.gov, Government Printing Office. Publications. loc.gov/copyright, Copyright Office. nationalacademies.org/trb/dive-idea.nsf, grants for inventors of products for the transportation industry. mep.nist.gov, 800 MEP for MFG, manufacturing. Extension partnership. nist.gov. oit.doe.gov/clearinghouse, Office of Technology Clearinghouse. oit.doe.gov/inventions, Invention Office. sba.gov, Small Business Administration. sba.gov/sbir, Small Business Innovation Research Program. sbir.er.doe.gov/sbir, Small Business Innovation Research. Score.org, Get Help from Retired Executives. wipo.org, World Intellectual Property Association. Invention Contest Websites. inventhelp.com/contests-for-inventors.asp. planetpatent.com/inventioncontests.htm. Inventors. Dead website/od/competitions prize, student programs for invention funding. uiausa.org/uiip.htm. innovation-institute.com, Walmart. academics.uww.edu/business/innovate, Wisconsin Innovation Service Center. achieve-the-dream.net/contests.htm. amazon.com/enter-invention-contest-science-success, book for sale. berkeley.edu/flm/sh/mdl/invention/invention.masterlist.html. brigantine.atelnet.org/invention_contest.htm, student inventions through education. business-opportunities.biz, look for invention contests. cdlib.org. cinnamonsun.com. clarkvans.com/deltacompetition.html, software. dmlcompetition.net, digital media and learning competition. dowjones.com/innovation. findarticles.com, winning a contest can catapult your invention into the mainstream. gizmodo.com/gadgets/contests. ideafinder.com/resource/r-young.htm. ideatango.com. innovationfirst.com. innovationfund.ac.za. innovation-point.com/idea competition sandbreak through innovation.pdf. inventamerica.com/contest.cfm. inventamerica.org/contest.cfm. invention-ifia.ch, the International Federation of Inventors Associations. Inventors. Dead website/od/camp_invention_workshops_contests.htm. inventorspot.com/invention_contests_3_reasons_their_worth_entering. isdia.org/speeches/pdf/innovation_competition_diversity_choice.pdf. isg.cs.tcd.ie, Game Physics Innovation Competition. noldgmanagementsurvival.com/content/view/5611/2, Industry Week Honors Innovus in Technology and Innovation Awards Competition. leading-innovations.com. leonardo-davinci.berkeley.edu/de. ndinventors.com/entryform.pdf. surepets.com/invention.html, pet products. thiprisblog.com. ucsf.edu/iaucsf, Global Life Science Innovation Competition. utexas.edu/lbj/rgk/competition, Social Innovation Competition. web.mit.edu/invent/r-main.html wow.org.uk, Scotland's winners at the Web in web design, innovation, marketing, communication, and electronic commerce. Intellectual property management. These companies help you protect your invention and get it to market. 1st-patents.com, 4trademark.com, brandexperts.com, ekms.com, ironmountain-ipm.com, intellectual property management services. LegalZoom.com, Marcaria.com, patentapplications.net, Patentaria.com, SynergyUSA.com. Confidentiality Agreement/Non-Disclosure Agreement, NDA. A confidentiality agreement is a short legal letter that you can make up on your own or get your lawyer to make up, where you say that you will exchange information with either another individual or company and agree not to disclose it to anyone else. You can find standard forms on the internet. A confidentiality agreement is most often used when an inventor or creator of something pitches it to a possible investor. There are confidentiality agreements for employers who want their workers to not disclose company operations/secrets. They are also used if there is a legal settlement and one side wants the other to not disclose the details publicly. Management. Dead website/cs/append patents/a/nda062199.htm, non-disclosure agreements, NDAs, to protect your intellectual property. Inventor'S. Dead website/od/non-disclosure/non_disclosure_agreements.htm. straightgis.ic.gc.ca/epic/internet/inrti-. rti.nsf/n/te00832e.html. 4hb.com/letters/ltrcnfdfirm.html, confidentiality agreement between firms. allbusiness.com/intellectual-property-form/confidentiality-non/3472244-1.html. allah.com/forms/employment/employee_non-disclosure, employee non-disclosure, and confidentiality agreement. azbop.com/confidentiality-agreement.htm, confidentiality/non-disclosure agreement Arizona business. bitlaw.com/forms/nda.html. confidentiality.biz. confidentialitywizard.com. coollawyer.com/front/free/conf/interactive.php, confidentiality agreement, free confidentiality agreement form. corporationsforsale.com/confagree.html. debtsellers.us/confidentiality-agreement.htm. educause.edu/browse/645?parent_id=607. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/confidentiality_agreement. findlegalforms.com. freepatentforms.com/confidentiality1.htm. globalcontractexperts.com. granitedocuments.com/confidentiality_agreement.asp. ilrg.com/forms/confidagree.html. inc.com/tools/2000/12/21531.html. ipwatchdog.com/confidentiality_agreements.html, free sample confidentiality agreements. lawdepot.com/contracts/confidentiality-agreement. medlawplus.com/forminfo/confidentiality-agreement.htm. my.execpc.com/tilde/mhollign/form1.html. newnames.nu/partners/exhibit-c.pdf. portal.rfsuny.org/pls/portal/url/page/intellectual_property/tto/forms and realdealdocs.com. sitescard.com/sscd/agreement-confidentiality.html. tms.org/pub/journals/matters/matters-9405.html, Understanding Confidentiality Agreements. Washington.edu/re/hsd/faq_conf.html, is a confidentiality agreement and a certificate of confidentiality the same thing? Chapter 5. Inventor Resources. Inventor Resources. A number of government agencies and private organizations offer publications and assistance to independent inventors. You can call the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, USPTA.gov, and the U.S. Small Business Administration, SBA.gov at 800-827-5722 for publications about inventions. You also may want to call your SBA district office to learn about services available through the Small Business Development Centers program. Cole Parmer Instrument Co. Chicago, IL. 800-323-4340. Scientific Instruments. Dream Merchant Magazine. 2309 Torrance Boulevard. Number 201. Torrance, California 90501. 310-328-1925. Fax, 310-328-1844. Magazine for Inventors. Industrial Designers of America. 1142 East Walker Road. Great Falls, Virginia 22066. 703-759-0100. ID sanhq@aol.com. Inventors Assistance League. 403 South Central Avenue. Glendale, California 91204. Inventions.org. 818-246-6540. Invention Convention. Los Angeles, CA. 800-458-5624. 213-460-4408. Annual Trade Show. Inventor Entrepreneur Network. 1683 Plymouth Road. #K. Ann Arbor, Michigan 48105. 313-663-8000. Monthly newsletter with articles for the Inventor. Inventor's Digest. 310 Franklin Street. Number 24. Boston, Massachusetts 02110. 800-525-5885617-723-6988. Junior Achievement Inc. 550 Summer Street. Stamford, Connecticut 06901. 800 The Nuja. JA.org. Economic Education Organization for Kids in School. Manufacturers Agents National Association. POB 3467. 23016 Mill Creek Road. Laguna Hills, California 92654. 714-859-4040. ManaOnline.org. Intermediary organization between inventors and manufacturers. Contact them for information. National Inventors Conference. Patent and Trademark Office. 2021 Jefferson Davis Highway. #105. Arlington, Virginia 22202. USPTA.gov. Annual Convention open to inventors. National Technical Information Service. DEPT of Commerce. 5285 Port Royal Road. Springfield, Virginia 22161. NTIS.gov. $15 for the book The Guide to Innovative Resources and Planning for Small Business, which lists more than 50 government agencies that help inventors get their product to the marketplace. Weffler and Associates. POB 1167. Evanston, Illinois 60204. 847-475-1866. The Design Firm Directory profiles companies that build and design prototype products and/or improve the design of existing products. National Inventor Organizations. Call the Patent Office, usbta.gov, 703-557-4636 and sba.gov, 800-827-5722 for more info. Affiliated Inventors Foundation. 1405 Potter Drive. Number 107. Colorado Springs, Colorado, 80909. 800-525-5885. American Association of Inventors. 2853 State Street. Saginaw, Michigan, 48602. 517-791-3444. American Society of Inventors. POB 58426. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 19102. 215-546-6601. Home Shopping Network Institute. HSNDR. St. Petersburg, Florida, 33729. 800-436-1010. hsn.com. Interested in new products? Intellectual Property Owners Incorporated. 1255 23rd Street Northwest. Number 850. Washington, D.C. 20037. International Association of Professional Inventors. RT 10, 4412, Green Hill Way. Anderson, Indiana, 46011. 317-644-2104. National Association of Plant Patent Owners. 1250 I St. N.W. Number 500. Washington, D.C. 20005. 202-789-2900. National Congress of Inventor Organizations. 727 North 600. W. Logan, Utah, 84321. 801-753-0888. 213-878-6952. National Council for Industrial Innovation. 105 Charles Street. Number 530. Boston, Massachusetts, 02114. 617-367-0072. National Inventors Coop. POB 6585. Denver, Colorado, 80206. 303-756-0034. National Inventors Foundation. 345 West Cypress Street. Glendale, California, 91204. 818-246-6540. National Patent Council. Crystal Plaza 1. 2001 Jefferson Davis Highway. Number 301. Arlington, Virginia, 22202. 703-521-1669. National Society of Inventors. 539 Laurel Place. S. Orange, New Jersey, 07079. 201-596-3322. Society of American Inventors. 137 South Main Street. Akron, Ohio, 44398-7014. 800-747-3109. Software Publishers Association. 1101 Connecticut Avenue, NW. Number 901. Washington, D.C. 20036. SPA.org. Toy and Game Inventors. 5813 McCart Avenue. FT. Worth, Texas, 76133. 817-292-9021. Volunteer Lawyers for the Arts. 1 East 53rd Street. NYC 10022. 212-319-2910. VLANY.org. Referral for information about an intellectual property lawyer. Walmart Invention Network. Center for Business Development. SW Missouri State U. 901 South National Avenue, Springfield, Missouri 65804. 417-836-5671. They help inventors with commercially feasible ideas for a fee. State inventor organizations. Inventors clubs are generally loose groups of people who meet on an informal and occasional basis. Check with your state economic development office to see if other entrepreneur/business type clubs are currently operating in your city. Many state clubs have local chapters. This list is quite old. You might get a website name by typing the club name into a search engine. Try the following term into a search engine: Invention Club or Inventor Club, City and State. patentcafe.com/inventor'S/association.html. Alabama. Invent Alabama. 137 Mission Circle, Montevallo, Alabama 35115. 205-663-9982. Fax, 205-250-8013. Office for the Advancement of Developing Industries. U of Alabama. 1075 13th S. Birmingham, Alabama 35205. 205-934-2190. Alaska. Alaska Inventors and Entrepreneurs. POG 241801. Anchorage, Alaska 99524-1801. 907-563-4337. Inventor@arctic.net. Alaska Inventorprizes. 205 East 4th Avenue. Anchorage, Alaska 99501. 907-338-5484. Inventors Institute of Alaska. POB 876154. Wasilla, Alaska 99687. 907-376-5114. Arkansas. ArkansasInvents.org. Inventors Congress Inc. RT. 2, Go. Box 1630. Dandanel, Arkansas 72834. 501-229-4515. Arizona. azinventors.org. ideascoot.org. Arizona State Research Institute. Industry Liaison Office. Arizona State U. Tempe, Arizona 85287. 602-965-4795. Inventors Association of Arizona. Go. Box 12217. Tucson, Arizona 85732. 520-721-8540. 520-721-2488. 800-299-6787. California. InventorsForum.org. SDInventors.org, San Diego. American Inventor Network. 1320 High School Road. Sebastopol, California 95472. 707-823-3865. Fax, 707-823-0913. Bruce Sawyer Center. 520 Mendocino Avenue No. 210. Santa Rosa, California 95401. 707-524-1773. California Inventors Council. POG 2036. Sunnyvale, California 94087. 408-732-4314. Central Valley Inventors Association. POG 1551. Manteca, California 95336. 209-239-5414. Designs@softcom.net. Contra Costa Inventors Club. 295 Stevenson Drive. Pleasant Hill, California 94523-4149. 510-934-1331. Fax, 934-1132. Idea to Market Network. POG 12248. Santa Rosa, California 95406. 800 ITM 3210. Inventors Forum / Whittier Chapter. Anthony Harris. 14034 Oval Drive, Whittier, California 90605. 562-464-0069. Inventorsforum.org. Inventors Alliance. POG 390,219. Mountain View, California 94039-390-219. 650-964-1576. Andrew Invents at onebox.com. Inventors Alliance of Northern California. 737 Auditorium Drive #A. Redding, California 96001. 530-225-2770. J. Richmond at scedd.org. Inventors Forum of San Diego. 11190 Poblado Road, San Diego, California 92127. 619-673-4733. Fax, 619-451-6154. Inventors Forum. 80 Huntington Street No. 9. Huntington Beach, California 92648. 714-540-2491. Fax, 714-668-0583. Inventors of California. National Congress of Inventors. Organization. POG 158. Ream Valley, California 94570. 415-376-7541. Inventors Workshop, IWI. 3201 Corte Malpaso. #304A. Camarillo, California 93010. 805-484-9786. Inventors Assistance League. 345 W Cypress. Glendale, California 91204. 818-246-6540. Inventors of California. 215 Ream Boulevard, Morridge, California 94556. 510-376-7541. Inventors Workshop. 3537 Old Conejo Road, Number 120. Newberry, PK, CA 91320. 805-499-1626. Silicon Valley Business Club. 360 Tech Mart Building. 5201 Great America Parkway, Santa Clara, California 95054. 408-562-6040. Spirit of the Future. Creative Institute. 3308 1/2 Mission St. Number 300. SF, CA 94110. Women Entrepreneurs. 1275 Market Street, Number 1300. San Francisco, California 94103. Colorado. rminventor.org, Rocky MTN, Colorado. Affiliated Inventors Foundation. 501 Iowa Street, Colorado Springs, Colorado 80908. 719-623-8710. Rocky Mountain Inventors Congress. POG 36233. Denver, Colorado 80236. 303-670-3760. rminventor.org. Connecticut. Inventus.org, Milford. Inventors Association of Connecticut. 9 Sylvan Road South, Westport, Connecticut 06880. 203-226-9890. Inventors Association of Connecticut. 9B Greenhouse Road, Bridgeport, CT 06606-2130. 203-866-0720. Fax, 781-846-6448. Gamebert@CompuServe.com. Innovators Guild. 2 Worden Road, Danbury, Connecticut, 06811. 203-790-8235. Delaware, Delaware Entrepreneurs Forum. POG 278. Yorkland, Delaware, 19736. 302-652-4241. District of Columbia. DCInventors.org. Inventors Network of the Capital Area. Building 31C at National Institutes for Health, NIH. Bethesda, Maryland, 20005. 703-971-9216. info@inca.hispeed.net. District of Columbia. Intellectual Property Owners. 1255 23rd St. N.W. Number 850. Washington, D.C. 20037. 202-466-2396. Florida. EdisonInventors.org, Foote Myers, F.L. InventorsSociety.net, Delray Beach. TBIC.US, Tampa. Central Florida Inventors Club. POG 13416. Orlando, Florida, 32808. 305-859-4855. Central Florida Inventors Council. 4855 Big Oaks Lane. Orlando, Florida, 32806. 305-859-4855. Edison Inventors Association Incorporated. POB 07398. FT. Myers, Florida, 33919. 941-275-4332. Fax, 941-267-9746. drghn@aol.com. Emerald Coast Inventors Society. UF SBDC. 11,000 University. Pensacola, Florida, 32514-5752. 904-455-4641. Florida Product Innovation Center. 2622 Northwest 43rd Street. Gainesville, Florida, 32606. 904-734-1680. Inventors Club. RT11, Box 379. Pensacola, Florida, 32514. 904-433-5619. Inventors Council of Central Florida. 4855 Big Oaks Lane. Orlando, Florida, 32806-7826. 407-859-4855. Fax, 407-438-3922. Inventors Society of South Florida. POG 4306. Boynton, Beach, Florida, 33424. 954-486-2426. Palm Beach Society of Inventors. POG 26. Palm Beach, Florida, 33480. 304-655-0536. Society for Inventors and Entrepreneurs. 306 Georgetown Drive. Castleberry, Florida, 32707. 305-859-4855. Space Coast Inventors Guild. Angel L. Pacheco, Sr. 1221 Pine Tree Drive. Indian Harbor Beach, Florida, 32937. 407-773-4031. Tampa Bay Inventors Council. 5901 3rd Street South. St. Petersburg, Florida, 33779. 727-866-0669. Patent-FAQ.com. The Inventor's Club. RT11, Box 379. Pensacola, Florida, 32514. Georgia. CPCInventorsAssociation.org, the Columbus Phoenix City Inventors Association. GAInventors.org. Inventor Association of Georgia Incorporated. 1608, Pelham Way. Macon, Georgia, 31220. 912-474-6948. Fax, 70-840-8814. JRMIQ@mindspring.com. Inventors Association of Georgia. 525, Page Avenue. NA. Atlanta, Georgia, 30307. 404-427-8024. Inventor Associates of Georgia. 637, Linwood Avenue. NA. Atlanta, Georgia, 30306. 404-656-5361. Inventors Clubs of America. POB 450,261. Northlake Branch. Atlanta, Georgia, 30345. Alexander Manixio. 404-938-5089. Hawaii. HawaiiInventorsClub.com. Inventors Association of Hawaii. POB 27844. Honolulu, Hawaii, 96827. 808-595-4296. Idaho. East Idaho Inventors Forum. POB 452. Shelley, Idaho, 83274. 208-346-6763. Fax, 208-346-4388. techhelp@srv.net. Idaho Research Foundation. 121, Sweet Avenue. Moscow, Idaho, 83843. 208-883-8366. Illinois. CFBIEO.org, Chicago First Black Inventors/Entrepreneurs Organization. BHEIC.com, Lanark. ILinventor.tripod.com. Chicago High Tech Association. 53 West Jackson Boulevard. Number 1634. Chicago, Illinois, 60604. 312-939-5355. Inventors Council. 431-5. Dearborn, number 705. Chicago, Illinois, 60605. 312-939-3329. Fax, 312-922-7706. Patent@donmoyer.com. Illinois Innovators and Inventors Club. POB 623. Edwardsville, Illinois, 62025. 618-656-7445. Illinois Group. 3637 23rd Avenue. Moline, Illinois, 61265. 309-762-6936. Fax, 309-762-6939. Indiana. Indiana Inventors Association.blogspot.com. Indiana Inventors Association. 5514 So. Adams. Marion, Indiana, 46953. 765-674-2845. Fax, 765-733-0579. arhumbert@busprod.com. Inventors Council Wabash. 2783 E Old 24. Wabash, Indiana, 46992. 219-782-2511. Inventors and Entrepreneurs Society. Box 2224. Hammond, Indiana, 46325. 219-989-2354. Iowa. IowaInventorsGroup.org. Drake University Inventure Program. SBDC Drake University. 2507 University Avenue, Des Moines, Iowa 50311. 515-271-2655. Kansas. InventKansas.com. Inventors Club of KC.org. MidAmerica-Inventors.com. Inventors Association of South Central Kansas. 2302 No. Amorato St. Wichita, Kansas 67205. 316-721-1866. Rolfried@southwind.net. Kansas Association of Inventors. 272 West 6th Street. Hoisington, Kansas 67544. 316-653-2165. Clayton@hoisington.com. Kansas Association of Inventors. 2015 Larkin. Great Bend, Kansas 67530. 316-792-1375. YoungEntrepreneurs.org. Campus Box 147. Wichita State U. Wichita, Kansas 67208. 316-689-3000. Kentucky. CKIC.org, Lexington. Bluegrass Inventors Guild. 917 Watterson Tr. Louisville, Kentucky 40299. 502-244-5626. Central Kentucky Inventors and Entrepreneurs. 117 Carolyn Drive. Nicholasville, Kentucky 40356. 606-885-9593. Fax, 606-887-9850. Nashke@ibm.net. Louisiana. International-Society-of-Product-Design-Engineers.ws, Oberlin, Law. Louisiana Inventors Association. 14724 Vinewood Drive. Baton Rouge, Louisiana 70816. 225-752-3783. RecycleCycle.com. Technology Innovation Center. 1720 Callis Saloom Road. Building D3. Lafayette, Louisiana 70508. 318-981-0842. Maine. Portland Inventors Forum. University of Maine. 5717 Corbett Hall. Orono, Maine 04469-5717. 207-581-1488. Fax, 207-581-1479. Maine.edu. Maryland. Inventors Network of the Capital Area. Building 31C at National Institutes for Health, NIH. Bethesda, MD. 703-971-9216. info@inca.highspeed.com. Massachusetts Inventors. Inventany.org, Cape Cod. irnetwork.org, Holyoke. Cape Cod Inventors Association. Briar, Maine. POG 143. Wellfleet, Massachusetts 02667. 508-349-1629. Inventors Association of New England. POG 577. Pepperell, Massachusetts 01463. 978-533-2397. crholt@aol.com. Inventors Association of New England. POG 335. Lexington, Massachusetts 02173. 617-862-5008. Worcester Area Inventors. 132 Sterling Street. West Boylston, Massachusetts 01583. 508-835-6435. Fax, 508-799-2796. Michigan. Inventor'S.org, Grand Rapids. InventorsCouncil.org, Lenin. MuskegonInventorsNetwork.org. American Association of Inventor. 6562 East Curtis Road. Bridgeport, Michigan, 48722. 517-799-8208. Inventors Association of Detroit. 19813 East 9 Mile Road. St. Clair Shores, Michigan, 48080. 303-772-7888. Inventors Council of Michigan. 2200 Bonesteel Boulevard. Ann Arbor, Michigan, 48109. 313-963-0616. Inventors Clubs of America. 524 Curtis Road. East Lansing, Michigan, 48823. 517-332-3561. Inventors Association of Metro. Detroit. 24405 Gresham Avenue. East Point, Michigan, 48021-3306. 810-772-7888. Fax, 810-774-5848. Inventors Council of Mid-Michigan. 519-5. Saginaw, number 200. Flint, Michigan, 48502. 810-232-7909. Fax, 810-233-7437. LF0RD22649@aol.com. rjriley.com/ICMM. Inventors Club of Michigan. 24685 Ravine Circle, APT. 203. Farmington Hills, Michigan, 48335. 810-870-9139. Minnesota. InventorsNetwork.org, Minnesota Inventors Congress. MinnesotaInventorsCongress.org. InnoMedia. 230 10th Avenue South. Minneapolis, Minnesota, 55415. 612-342-4311. Inventors Club. POG 14-235. St. Paul, Minnesota, 55114. 612-379-7387. Society Oy Minnesota Invention. 20231 Basalt Street Northwest. Anoka, Minnesota, 55303. 612-753-2766. Fax, 612-753-6817. Paul Paris at uswest.net. Minnesota Inventors Congress. POB 71. Redwood Falls, Minnesota, 56283-0071. 507-637-2344. 800-468-3681. Fax, 507-637-8399. Mike at inventel.org. Midwest Inventors Society. POB 335. St. Cloud, Minnesota, 56301. Minneapolis Entrepreneurs Club. 511 11th Avenue South. Minneapolis, Minnesota, 55415. Minnesota Project Innovation. Hazeltine Gates Building. Chaska, Minnesota, 55318. 612-448-8826. Mississippi. MSSBDC.org, Mississippi SBDC Inventor Assistance. Confederacy of Mississippi Inventors. 4759 Naylor Road. Vicksburg, Mississippi, 39180. 601-636-6561. Inventors Workshop. POG 1268. Gulfport, Mississippi, 39502. William Baker. 601-865-0010. Inventors Workshop. 1021 Cedar Hill Drive. Jackson, Mississippi, 39206. 362-2968. Inventor's Workshop. POB 4398. Meridian, Mississippi 39304. 601-483-8241. Mississippi Inventor's Workshop. 4729 Kings Highway, Jackson, Mississippi 39206. 601-366-3661. Mississippi Research Center. 3825 Ridgewood Road, Jackson, Mississippi 39211. 601-366-3661. Society of Mississippi Inventors. University of Mississippi SBDC. 216 Old Chemistry Building, University, Mississippi 38677. 601-232-5001. Fax 601-232-5650. Blantrip@olemus.edu. Missouri. InventorsConnection.org, St. Louis. InventorsClubofKC.org, Kansas City. Inventors Association of St. Louis. POB 16544. St. Louis, Missouri 63105. 314-534-2677. Missouri Innovation Center. T16 Research PK. Columbia, Missouri 65211. 314-882-2822. Missouri Invention Center. 204 East High Street, Jefferson City, Mississippi 65101. 314-636-2026. Mid-America Inventors Association. 8911 East 29th Street, Kansas City, Missouri 64129-1502. 816-254-9542. Fax 816-221-3995. Women's Inventor Project. 7400 Foxmount, Hazelwood, Missouri 63042. Montana. Yellowstone Inventors. 3 Carrie Lynn, Billings, Montana 59102. 406-259-9110. Montana Inventors Association. 5350 Love Lane, Bozeman, Montana 59715. 406-586-1541. Fax 406-585-9028. Nebraska. Kearney Inventors Association. 2001 Abe. A. Box 607. Kearney, Nebraska 68847. 308-237-3101. Lincoln Inventors Association. 92 Ideal Way, Brainerd, Nebraska 68626. 402-545-2179. 402-471-3782. Omaha Inventors Club. 11145 Mill Valley Road, Omaha, Nebraska 68145. 402-221-3782. Nevada. NevadaInventors.org. High Technology Entrepreneurs Council, HITC. POB 72791. Las Vegas, Nevada 89170. 702-736-3794. Inventors Workshop. POB 5531. Incline Village, Nevada 89450. 702-831-2367. Inventors Workshop. POB 5531. Inclineville, NV 89450. 702-831-2367. Nevada Inventors Association. 4001 South Virginia Street, Reno, Nevada 89502. 702-322-9636. Nevada Inventors Association. POB 11008. Reno, Nevada 89506. 702-677-4824. Fax, 702-677-4888. rvrdl@aol.com. Inventor'S Society of Southern Nevada. 3627 Huerta Drive. Las Vegas, Nevada 89121. 702-435-7741. inventsn@aol.com. New Hampshire. New Hampshire Inventors Association. POB 272. Concord, New Hampshire 03202-2772. 603-228-3854. Fax, 603-227-0886. nhinventor.com. New Jersey. nsinventors.com, National Society. Jersey Shore Inventors Club. 416 Park Place Avenue. Bradley Beach, New Jersey 07720. 732-776-8467. Fax, 732-776-5418. National Society of Inventors. 94 North Rockledge Drive. Livingston, New Jersey 07039-1121. 973-994-9282. Fax, 973-535-0777. New Jersey Entrepreneurs Forum. 325 Kimball Avenue. Westfield, New Jersey 07090. 908-789-3424. Fax, 908-789-9761. Society for Research and Invention. POB 412. 100 Summit Avenue. Summit, New Jersey 07901. 201-273-1088. New Mexico. nextbygdala.com, Los Alamos. New Mexico Inventors Club. POB 30062. Albuquerque, New Mexico 87190. 505-266-3541. Fax, 505-266-3541. Albuquerque Invention Club. POB 30062. Albuquerque, New Mexico 87190. Albert Goodman. 505-266-3541. New York. Manhattan-inventors.org. inventnewyork.org. lip.org, Long Island. American Copyright Society. 345 West 58th Street. NYC 10019. 212-582-5705. Inventor'S Forum. 5 Riverside Drive. NYC 10023. 212-874-1626. Inventors Society of Western New York. POB 23654. Rochester, New York 14692. 716-454-6899. Inventors Workshop. 126 Grandview Terrace. Batavia, New York 14020. 914-248-5362. Inventors Workshop. RFD2. Box 127. Granite Springs, New York 10527. Chris Novell. 914-248-5362. Inventors Workshop. 205 South Central Avenue. Mineola, New York 13116. 316-656-9210. Inventors Alliance of America. Buffalo Chapter. 300 Pearl Street. Olympic Towers, number 200. Buffalo, New York 14202. 716-842-4561. elwood@netcom.ca. New York Society of Professional Inventors. POB 216. Farmingdale, New York, 11735-9996. 516-798-1490. Fax, 516-799-1362. Long Island Forum for Technology Incorporated. POB 170. Farmingdale, New York, 11735. 516-755-3321. Fax, 516-755-9264. porlando@lyft.org. Inventors Alliance of America. Rochester Chapter. 97 Pinebrook DL. Rochester, New York, 14616. 716-225-3750. Fax, 716-225-2712. inventnewyork@aol.com. North Carolina. enotc.org, Charlotte, NC. Innovation Research Fund. POG 13169. Research Triangle Park, North Carolina, 27709. 919-990-8558. North Dakota. Patent-ideas.com, Fargo.